If you have been applying for jobs and hearing absolutely nothing back, not a rejection, not an interview, just silence, I need to tell you something that took me far too long to work out. Your CV probably was not rejected. In a lot of cases, it was never read because at most mid-sized and large employers, your application goes through software first. And if that software cannot read your CV properly, a human never sees it. In the next 8 minutes, I am going to show you exactly how to fix that using free AI tools step by step. And I am going to show you the one step everybody skips, which is the reason most people try this and get back something worse than what they started with. This is called an applicant tracking system. It scans your CV for skills and phrases lifted from the job advert, and it tries to work out where your jobs start and end. Here is the problem. Watch what happens when I take a CV with a nice 2-column layout and strip it back to what the software actually sees. Look at that. The job titles and the dates have come out in the wrong order. It cannot tell where one role ends and the next begins. That lovely design I was proud of, to the software, it is noise. So rule 1, before we touch any AI, your CV should be one column with standard headings and no tables, no text boxes, no graphics, no photo, and nothing in the header or footer. I know, it looks boring. Boring is what gets through. Everything you strip out was decoration and none of it ever got you an interview. Right, step 1. And this is the one people skip. Almost everyone opens ChatGPT and says, rewrite my CV for this job. And what comes back is that flat, obviously writing that hiring managers can now spot instantly. Do not ask it to write anything yet. First, make it diagnose. I paste the job advert first, then my CV underneath, and then this. Act as a recruiter who screens CVs for this exact role. List the skills and keywords in the advert that are missing from my CV. Anything in my CV that is irrelevant to this role, and where my experience genuinely matches but is worded so it does not look like a match. Do not write my CV yet. Do not invent any experience I do not have. Now look at what it found. That was already in my CV. I had just described it in completely different words to the advert. That is a match I was losing for no reason at all. And notice the last line of that prompt. Do not invent any experience I do not have. Keep that line in every single time. Left itself, AI will cheerfully hand you skills you have never had, and you will be asked about every line of your CV in the interview. Lying there does not get you a job, it gets you a very uncomfortable 20 minutes. Now and only now we let it write. Rewrite my experience section only. Keep every fact true. Do not add anything I did not do. Start each bullet with an action verb. Include a number wherever I have given you one. Use the exact terminology from the job advert where it honestly describes my work. Maximum 4 bullets per role. Here is the before and after on one bullet. Same job, same facts. Nothing invented. It is just specific now and it uses the words the advert uses. 4 bullets per role maximum. Nobody reads the 5th one. Those 3 lines at the top of your CV are the bit a hiring manager genuinely reads. So rewrite them for every single application. Write a 3-line professional summary for this role using only experience that appears in my CV. State what I am, how many years, and the 2 things I am strongest at for this advert. No adjectives like passionate, dynamic, or results-driven. I ban those words deliberately. Passionate, dynamic, results-driven tells a recruiter nothing. Everyone writes it, so it carries no information at all. Last step. And do this before every submission. Score this CV against the job advert out of 100 for keyword match and relevance. List what is still missing and tell me honestly whether any gap is one I can close truthfully. And it is still flagging things it thinks are missing, which I genuinely do not have, so I am leaving them. That gap is real, and papering over it would just move the problem to the interview. Before you go, the part most videos on this leave out. This does not create experience you do not have. It will not get you a job you are not qualified for. And if anyone tells you AI can do that, close the video. All this does is stop you being filtered out of jobs you can genuinely do before a single human has read your name. If you have been applying and hearing nothing, there is a decent chance that is exactly what has been happening. You will still get rejections. The difference is you start getting rejected by people instead of by software, and people give you something you can actually work with. I have put all 5 of those prompts, plus the plain text CV template, in a free pack. The link is in the description. Nothing to buy, just take it. Next video I am doing the cover letter, which I think is the bigger waste of time of the two. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. Now go and fix that CV.